Thank you very much, Elise, and to the Public Policy Forum. Thank you very much for this award that I'm very proud to receive, although I must say putting me on the podium after Bill Davis is a real challenge, to say the least. Bankers tend not to be quite as humorous as politicians. But to quote Will Rogers, I don't have to make jokes, I just have to watch politicians and report the facts. The Public Policy Forum always does a great job at recognizing the highly valuable role that each sector of society plays, from academia, government, business, labor, as well as the volunteer sector. And I certainly would like to congratulate my fellow honorees who are a testament to my belief that effective public policy comes from seeking out different perspectives as well as healthy debate. I am also glad that the forum has finally made its way down the list to banker. I'm assuming here that most worthy lawyers and used car salesmen have been awarded it. In fact, this year it is quite remarkable. We actually have a past politician, we have one of the country's leading economists, and we have not one, but we have two bankers. So who says that those who control the money don't make a difference? And in fact, Monique is an ex-royal banker, which makes it even more impressive. Fortunately for me, she left. Now, it's stating the obvious that elected officials, labor leaders, business leaders, and academics often have different views, as well as self-interests. But good public policy has to consider all of the issues and the consequences, and it is essential that people speak out and that all perspectives are considered. In an era where short-term politics seems to drive decision-making, it is critical that we refocus our efforts on developing long-term, sound public policy. Now, experience has taught me that when you get different constituents together, from different backgrounds, different parties, different political stripes, they actually agree on 80%. Unfortunately, the political agenda is all about fighting over the 20% rather than finding the common ground that leads to long-term solutions. And I certainly would add my thanks to David Mitchell, David Brown, and other members of the Forum for the great work that they do in this regard. Throughout my career, I have taken whatever opportunities I've had to encourage and exchange perspectives and to share my own about issues that we face in this country. And I've tried to particularly focus on those areas where we and my colleagues at RBC have credibility and can make a difference in advancing our country's standing. Tonight, I'd like to briefly share some thoughts and stimulate discussion as a banker on a seemingly non-bank related topic, which Elise touched on, which is promoting productivity through innovation, which of course is an issue near and dear to the heart of the Public Policy Forum. Today, I truly believe that we stand at a critical point as a nation. Thanks to our strong economic policies, as well as our sound banking system, Canada is an enviable global position, and while many countries today face a very challenging decade, I believe that Canada has the opportunity for a remarkable breakaway decade. We can significantly outperform the developed world, both in terms of economic growth as well as social leadership. Our contacts may be colored by the aftershocks of the recent financial and economic crisis, as well as the challenges from the rise of new economic powers, mainly in the East. The continued globalization of the world throws challenges at us. And of course, the issue of the environment and the growing tension between resource-rich and resource-poor countries. But when you look at our country's relative strength in the world, in a world that is grappling with so many issues, our potential seems limitless. Canada is rich in natural resources, free of social upheaval, a good and just country that is fiscally responsible. Our economy, despite the challenges of the recent global crisis, continues to show remarkable resilience, and we have a globally competitive tax and regulatory environment and an unmatched labor pool. But this wonderful country also has a problem that will be seen and felt increasingly if we don't take action now. Simply put, Canada has a productivity issue and must continue to find ways to expand our activities in new and emerging industries. We should be proud of our success and prosperity, but we certainly can't be complacent. And notwithstanding our strong financial performance and our performance on most economic measures, our competitive position in a globalizing world has slipped. The Public Policy Forum has done a wonderful job at raising the profile of productivity challenges facing our nation. It has engaged many in the room and hundreds of other leaders across the country to better understand and address these challenges. But our reality today is that we rely heavily on natural resources more than we do on innovation. Our competition has extended beyond the G8, and emerging economies are taking a strong run at global competitiveness as major and leading investors in innovation and research and development. We must chart a course to correct our resource dependence and balance and recognize the new world. In this regard, we all have a role to play, be it the private sector, public sector, labor, non-government organizations. Engagement is critical. Our governments, in large part, are on board with the innovation agenda. Smart regulation, reducing the tax burden, and investment in our universities and hospitals are creating the right conditions for success. We're getting better at moving ideas from the laboratory to the marketplace. World-class research is being undertaken right here at home, and they are giving rise to valuable jobs, new companies, and industries. Through my involvement in Mars, I've seen many examples of how the simple commitment to innovation can generate explicit commercial success and a myriad of other benefits, including the creation of new jobs. But I believe it's time for all of us as business leaders to inject a sense of urgency about productivity and make innovation part of our business strategy. The climate is right for Canadian businesses to step up and to invest in our businesses in order to enhance our productivity and to create new jobs of the future. At RBC, our clients expect us to provide better products, less expensively, and through multiple distribution channels. The only way to do that is by enhancing our productivity. And I'm pleased to say that our research and development and technology spending today is at record levels. For many companies, success will be defined by their ability to anticipate and be nimble in a world that is changing at light speed. Sound, principled fiscal policies have allowed Canada to operate from a position of strength on the global stage, and it is absolutely essential that we maintain that flexibility. Imagine the leadership position that we would hold if we can enhance our productivity while maintaining our focus on fiscal balance and capitalizing on what is the most talented and diverse workforce in the world. Canada's position truly would be unparalleled. Thank you again to the Public Policy Forum for this honor. Congratulations to my fellow honorees. It's a real honor to be on the podium with you this evening, and to all of you, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.